It's that time of the month to see just how much money I spent, and it's actually the worst this year so far. It's $7,600 compared to January, which was $5,800. February was $5,800, and March was $6,600. If you want to see breakdowns of all three of these first months, you can see them in these videos, or they're linked in the description as well, which finalizes our quarter of this year, January through April. It's only gotten worse every month. With that said, it's because a few things have changed. And the first thing I want to say before anything else is a message directly to the IRS of the United States. I do not commingle funds. I want to make that clear. However, purely for my own visuals, and now also the visuals for these videos, I use, in this case, Rocket Money to have a visual. I don't use this for taxes. I don't use this for anything official. This is purely for visualization where I mix all of my money together. So at any given time, I've had 1 to 2 LLCs. So it's just business stuff plus also my personal spending. And I decided to reflect that in this breakdown because I did spend more. Did I overspend? Yes. Okay. I can't come up with an excuse. However, is spending more bad? Sometimes. But ultimately, I cannot use that excuse nowadays because I don't spend that much on, say, animals and also on, like, YouTube channel stuff. The difference this time we'll get to shortly. But let's go ahead and go to loan payment, shall we? At $2,500, we've got my medical loan, house loan, car loan, and personal loan. They're all trucking, all right? I'm doing minimum payments for everything. I had been doing more, which was a mistake because I should have been saving that money for taxes because I have this mental block in my head where taxes don't exist until April of that year. However, luckily I was able to actually lower my minimum monthly for Lightstream, for example, because it was $365, but because I was doing extra payments, it's now just $250. It's simple interest, so it doesn't cost me anything extra to do those basic minimum payments. Same with Wells Fargo. Thankfully, it would probably be more fair to mention these are almost paid off. Actually, I can check. The Wells Fargo was $25,000 to start when I first got it, and now it's $9,000. And the Lightstream was $12,000, and now it is $4,000. So should I have had these loans? No comment, but they're getting there. But yeah, next up, I decided to actually separate the category for everything that is essentially tax deductible. There's some random stuff in here, but I run all this by my accountant. So again, this might not be 100% accurate, but my accountant has the accurate version because, well, he does it for me. That's what I pay him for. We've got shipping labels. We've got more shipping labels, actually. Over a year ago, 13 months ago, is when I finally decided I am done with the reptile stuff, and I'm still working on it. So I spent $250 just still to this day shipping reptiles. It never ends. I bought a game for stream. This was Contraband Police because I live stream. And I've got some bigger, some smaller things. This is for streaming. This, I don't know what this was, but it was apparently tax deductible. Music, shipping labels. I bought some supplies for merchandise, which I'll mention in a moment. Shipping, Adobe is my editing software. And then I also spent $1,100 actually getting a new item made. That is merchandise that you see on the shop at GoHerping.com. Unfortunately, it's a gamble every time you get something made like this. Thankfully, in the past, the majority of my products that I've sold have broken even pretty quickly. This one is a little bit different. In fact, it's the first product that I have ever sold, not ever, but it's the first product I've sold in 5 years at least that is not reptile themed and not reptile based, and that is based on my newer series where I learned to cook. And it's one of my favorite things that I've released. It's very simple. It's a small item. Unfortunately, it just has less interest, and that's just kind of the gamble you take each time you make something like this. I think I need about 90 more sales to break even on it. The margins are not very good, and that's mostly because I wanted channel members to not have to pay me a profit for them. I wanted members to get it at the price that it costs to send it to them because they already support me in other ways. And then it's a slightly hiked up price for the general public. But yeah, that's just how it is selling stuff. You never know. And as per request, you can now buy pins individually. If you don't want to spend a full 20-something dollars on the pack of 4, you can just buy 1, 2, or 3 pins, so you can check that out. There were quite a few renewals this month for some reason. I guess because I moved in April of 2021. So for example, I got a new PO box. It's $120 a year. I had to refund. This is also Emerald Scales. I'm still processing refunds. So a very quick rundown, because I do not feel like talking about it at all. People would pay a fee for the service. However, this service had such a long wait list, and so we were refunding thousands of dollars a year just to people that no longer wanted the service because we couldn't keep up. And to this day, I'm still getting requests like, hey, I paid for this service 3 years ago and I never got it. So when those people come forward, I still refund them, and it's still costing me hundreds of dollars, but that's just how it is. More reptile shipping, $150. This is actually tax deductible. This is $160 on groceries for a fruit and vegetable video I did. Luckily, this video did make a profit even after spending $160 on fruit and vegetables. It was a fun video, and it helped spawn a new series. So yeah, a couple domains and a service I use, just a privacy service, also renewed for $130. And that is, yeah, the business breakdown. So without, well, I'll do taxes first and then I'll say what I was about to say. I spent $1,000. This is not all the taxes I owe. This is a very small portion of the state tax I owe. I have to pay federal, state, and self-employment tax and sales tax. If I continue this series, you'll see that this tax number is going to keep growing and growing every month. It'll probably be $5,000 or $10,000 next month, or this month. So were taxes already due? Yes. However, I got an extension and I'm going to do a payment plan as well. So shout out to the IRS for actually, you know, as much as I hate taxes, the IRS is actually surprisingly reasonable for what they are, and they are willing to work with you because they'd rather get all the money they can than have to fight you for it. So they will fight you for it though. Don't think that they won't. Bills and utilities. So my second ever credit card, I opened this when I was 18, has an annual fee. This is not financial advice. You probably didn't need to guess that, but generally you don't want to open credit cards with annual fees. However, it was a good way for me to continue to build my credit. I don't actually use this card anymore. So ideally I would cancel this card. However, canceling cards does damage your credit temporarily. So because I don't know if I might need to use my credit score, just in case I need to utilize it in the next couple months, I figured it would be worth the $39 to not cancel it. But I'll cancel this before next year, because by then I will not need to use my credit score and I can take the small hit. Car insurance, $192. Electric is $208, which is actually really low, which makes me very happy. I haven't seen a $500 electric bill in so long, and I love that. I love that for me. Love that for me. And it's almost in under $200. How have I done it? Well, I haven't been driving that much because I've been working a lot at home, and also because I have an electric car, so it gets charged at the house. Actually, I can see how much of it was the car, but also I haven't used air conditioning. I've used it a little, maybe 2 hours total, and it's been hot, but I just open all the windows, turn on the fans, and it's saving me quite a bit of money compared to last year. About $60 of that is the car. Of course, this is higher if I'm doing Uber one day or doing Amazon deliveries. No gas purchased. I have not driven the Subaru this month. So, and then I have my internet bill. Next up, let's go to shopping. 50 bucks, $5. I bought a phone case because I'm so tired of cutting myself on my broken phone because it's a glass back. So I got a $5 phone case. $20 Amazon. What was that? Or $30? That was cat food. I guess I could actually put this in groceries. I think of the cats as groceries too. I spent $2 at Best Buy. I had rewards points on my Best Buy credit card. Yes, I have a Best Buy credit card. I kind of like my Best Buy credit card. All right, leave me alone. And $10, I thought this was pretty clever. I bought these, I use latex gloves a lot, but they're kind of expensive. But I was like, oh, I was like thinking about what they use at restaurants like McDonald's and Subway. They use these and they're so much cheaper. $10 for 500. It's great for like scooping the litter boxes and prepping food. Stuff in the kitchen, in the chicken coop. They're pretty epic. 10 bucks. I recommend them. I don't know. Should I put a referral link in the description? Sure, why not? Also, this video is not sponsored by Rocket Money, but I am an affiliate. So if you want to use Rocket Money, there's lots of apps like this. I like Rocket Money, and if you want to use it, I get $10 when you use my link and sign up. So yeah, that's pretty epic. So thanks to those of you that have actually used it. I appreciate it. Under entertainment, I spent $10 on the PUBG Battle Pass and $5 on a book. I actually bought a book. Look at me. And all right, let's stop avoiding it. We've got dining and drinks, and it's lower, everyone. In March, this was $740, but in April, $522. Let's ignore the DoorDashes. We'll go over DoorDash separately. Yes, I'm still using DoorDash. $10 at Sheets. I'm done going to Sheets. I went a couple times. It's gotten so, I think I don't know what I did, but the employee at Sheets There's this one guy. I only go at like 3 to 4 a.m. and there's only 2 employees at Sheetz making food at that time. And anytime I get this one guy, he makes my tacos the dumbest ways imaginable. Like he'll put, sometimes he just doesn't put anything in the shells. Like I was doing an Amazon shift one day. I ordered the tacos were empty and I just had to go because I didn't have time. Another time he keeps putting the toppings on the shells instead of in the shells, and then the shells stick together. So I don't know what I did to this poor man. I thought I was nice to him, but I gotta stop going to Sheetz. It's just been really bad quality. I went 3 times, it looks like. McDonald's is going up in price, but I am still going to McDonald's occasionally. It's a nice calorie boost. I make myself stop for the highest calorie cheap food I can get to just shove some calories in my belly because I need calories. Cookout, more Sheetz, Chick-fil-A, Dairy Queen. I was one-wheeling. I have a couple trails I one-wheel on, and usually I don't know, I like to get Dairy Queen after first just because Dairy Queen's next to the trail. I went to Starbucks. Wait, what? Wait, hold up. I went to Starbucks? Wait, what was I doing at Starbucks on 4/14? I don't remember this. I'm gonna see where I was. Okay, April 14th, I drove 70 miles. Oh, okay. I was driving Uber this day. And I got Starbucks. I made $240 on Uber. I actually honestly don't remember getting Starbucks. I wonder what I even ordered. That's weird. Well, so much for my no Starbucks. Is that right? What card was this on? Oh, it's on my Chase Prime card. Weird. I don't remember going to Starbucks. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I guess, even though I ruined my streak. McDonald's, Bojangles is really dang expensive now. In fact, my order used to be like $8 or $9. Now it's $12. Even the cashiers are like, man, this order is high. Like they're surprised by how much prices have gone up. So I haven't gone to Bojangles in over a week. I only went once this month, actually, I guess. $2 at McDonald's because I use their app and I get rewards points. $14 at Chick-fil-A. Panda, actually, they lowered their prices because I think they were losing customers. They're also understaffed. Panda ain't doing so hot. Fast food in general, a lot of these chains are not doing well, like, at least from the outside. I don't know what their finances look like, but they've had fewer customers and they are having trouble getting staff, even at like 15 plus an hour. So, and the minimum wage here is $7.25. So we'll see what happens. However, with that said, I actually spent a total of $1,000 on groceries and eating out, because on groceries alone, I spent $504. I have a new problem. I don't have the Starbucks problem anymore. I stopped going to Smoothie King. I'm eating a lot. Oh, I forgot to go over DoorDash. I'm eating a lot of DoorDash, which we'll go over momentarily, but I am good at cooking ribeyes now. I made a video cooking a ribeye. Everyone was like, why'd you get the most expensive steak? I didn't get the most expensive. I did not get Wagyu. I've purchased 15 ribeyes. $300 of this is ribeye. I've been eating one pound ribeye every other day. However, over the past year and a half, I've been trying everything to gain weight, and this is the first thing that's working, is buying ribeyes. So far, this has shown the best success is exercising and eating lots of ribeye. I was like, well, I could try some cheaper steaks. I'm sure they won't be as good, but let me go for it. I got some cheap steaks. It was $5 a steak, or no, $3 a steak, $5 for a pack of 2, like $5.50. So I got some, and man, they were terrible. That doesn't matter though. I could suck it up, and I could try and eat some cheap steak. But what I realized is in order to get the same amount of calories and protein as one ribeye, I have to eat 4.5 cheap steaks, which equals about $16, if I remember the math right. It's basically a couple dollars cheaper than ribeye, but it just doesn't taste good. I don't know. I can't stop buying ribeyes. I guess what I'm learning about myself is I always have one like food vice. On the bright side, they're getting healthier, but on the worst side, they're getting more expensive. So I don't know how to feel about it, but I'm like ribeye. So hey, I say it every time, feel free to leave ideas on how I can gain weight. I feel like I'm on a good routine right now. I've only been on this routine for less than a month, but my exercise plus my current diet, my current very extremely expensive diet, is the first thing in, when did I first start trying to gain weight? like, I guess when I was 12 years old is when my doctor was first like, I think you should gain some weight. So I'm just excited that something's working and that I'm actually feeling healthier and I'm feeling more energy. In fact, I'm having trouble enjoying fast food. McDonald's tastes like garbage now. I used to eat McDonald's 3 times a day sometimes. I'm having trouble eating processed foods now because I'm eating stuff at home. I've actually been cooking the mac and cheese, which you can see in a video. I've been making the ribeyes. I've been making a few other, okay, I'll say it. I've been making burgers. I wanted to make a burger video, but I actually just tried it off camera. It went pretty bad. I should have recorded it. I might do a burger video anyway, but basically just tons of beef and lots of mac and cheese, just tons of cheese as well. I'm actually feeling a difference in the amount that I can get done, the amount of energy I have. The less fast food is actually making a difference. The problem is this is much more expensive than fast food because I am getting the more expensive products. Oh, you can also see I got a Sam's Club membership. I haven't gone to Sam's Clubs yet, but they had like a anniversary sale. It was $10 for a membership. I was like, I'll go ahead and get it. Maybe I'll go to Sam's Club. I was looking online. The prices actually are not less. The only difference is you can get it in bulk, but I'm talking about the ribeye, by the way. The ribeyes are still about $20 a pound. It's just you can get a pack of 3 instead of 1 at a time, but I prefer getting 1 at a time so that I don't have to freeze them and lose that extra quality from freezing it. So I don't know, I'm spending a lot on groceries. On the bright side also, I'm not really buying like unhealthy snacks. It's really just hefty meat and vegetables. And even fruit. I still consume lots of fast food. I'll open up my DoorDash. And one of these reasons is because I'm also eating so much DoorDash on top of it. I got hibachi. This is the worst part though. I'm having trouble enjoying my favorite Asian places because they, of course, use the cheapest beef they can get. But now that I'm eating all this good beef, I'm just not eating as much. But also I got a pizza. I got Wild Burger. That got canceled actually. I got KFC. I don't like KFC anymore. What has happened to me? I did get Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. However, my Chipotle got canceled, so I got a refund, and then I used that to buy more hibachi. I got pizza. I got Moe's. The DoorDasher ran over my mailbox, and the Moe's was terrible. That was not a great DoorDash day. I got Chipotle. I got hibachi. Wingstop. Buffalo Wild Wings. Chipotle. Marco's. Chick-fil-A. Oh, actually, I did a shop and deliver. I ordered some chicken food through this. Moe's, Wild Wings, Chipotle, Hibachi 88, and pizza. Again, the pizzas last me 2 days, so it's about $10 a meal. It's still a lot though. So I am constricted with time. I've been sleeping less. This is such a weird, this is just like I'm using this, I guess, as a life update, but hey, you're still watching, so I'll just keep going. My time has been constrained, so I have been sleeping less. I've been staying up longer, and I have been working a lot on GoHerping videos, on members only stuff, and on merchandise, which is good. I'm glad I have all this motivation. When I'm not feeling motivated and I'm feeling a little bit tired, like not burnt out, but just fatigued from how much I'm working, I go and drive for Uber. It's like a nice little break, but I'm essentially trying to make money while taking a breather. And so that's working out well. So yeah, my spending's up a lot. However, my income is also starting to trickle back upwards as I put in this extra time. So, but hey, making these at-home dishes, it takes a lot of time. It's about a 45-minute investment per meal. I guess the next thing I have to explore is meal preparation and freezing stuff and having leftovers. I am not the leftover kind of guy, but I gotta do what I gotta do. That's, I think, the next step for this, because that 45 minutes is a big sacrifice when I'm cooking twice a day. But instead of ordering DoorDash twice a day, I've been ordering DoorDash about once a day and then cooking at home once or twice a day. Is the money up a lot? Oh yeah, $1,000 a month for food, stupid ridiculous. But my calorie intake is also up and I am feeling healthier and I've been getting more work done. Is it the right call? I could be very wrong. I feel like it's in the right direction. Let me know what you think with that. And finally, man, this is a long update, but I've been doing a lot financially. Another thing is I've been selling stuff on Craigslist and eBay that I don't need. I mean, just on eBay this week, I made $300, which I don't think is too bad for just purging stuff that I don't need in the house. My couch is gone. That's not because I sold it. It's because Sylvester peed on it again and I'm trying to clean it. Basically, I'm liquidating a bunch of stuff, dumping all that money into taxes. Once all my taxes are paid, I'm going to, for the first time, set money aside for taxes. Wow, what a crazy idea. I'm gonna set aside probably 1/3. And then once taxes are paid, once taxes are saved, I'm going to put the rest towards my loans. Once my loans are paid off, I'm gonna open another loan. But that's for something that we'll talk about another time, and it's with the intention to make money. Actually, before I open that loan, I'm gonna have an emergency fund, and then I'll do another loan for another little project that I wanna do, and I'll bring you along with as well. Hopefully this year. It's already May though, so I'll see what I can do. Thanks for tuning into videos. So again, I'm sure you don't already, but in case someone out there does, you shouldn't feel worried about me or for me. You shouldn't feel like you have any responsibility in regards to this. This shouldn't stress you out at all. This is purely made for your entertainment and for mine. And also because making videos is what I do. And I thought that this would be a good series. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'm just making decisions and trying to make good ones, but are they bad? I don't know. Time will tell. The comment section will tell me as well. So let me know what you think. Again, if you want to use Rocket Money, the link is in the description. I get $10, you get Rocket Money. And if you want to get the pins, they're at GoHerping.com. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.